Hi, water signs. Hi. How are you? It's an honor to be here with you. I am going to be doing water signs. I don't really know why I turned the camera on just yet because I'm not quite set with where I want my phone to be. But now I am. This works. This is good for me. So, water signs, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Okay. I know how you're doing. I mean, it's raining outside. I just took a shower. I was like, I guess I have to do water signs. Nice and refreshed. Freshed. I think this is about coming into new ways to approach things for you right now. Instead of crying and willing it to be your way, I think that you're learning how to use your emotions in a different manner. See other people's perspectives in the situation and talk to people one-on-one. Hi, darling, I know you feel this way. How can I help you? Or like, this is how I feel about this. What do you think? Oh, how can we help each other? You know, it's manageable, it's possible, so don't forget that. Before I do your tarot card reading, sorry. Before I do your tarot card reading, I'd like to just read a little bit out of this book, The Life and Teachings of the Masters of the Far East. Yeah. So, now the thought which possesses the proper selectivity, or which possesses the force that belongs to it, should always be given the word, not to drive that word through will, or the force of the will, but to give that word the power which belongs to it. That, of course, is the power of the spirit. And this is included in our words only through highly selected thought. Thought which corresponds to the creative purposes of the universe. In that way, the will which is driven directive ability sends the word forth, but it is not the will that gives power to the spoken word. The will selects or enters into the selection of the thought and the speaking of the word, but the power is connected or emitted through the enlarged consciousness of the presence and power of spirit. But when a word is selected for its meaning or its use, it is always selected in the frequency where it belongs and is placed there. So about definitions, defining things, and categories. Right, and that the universe and the energy of spirit is going to define things and categorize them for us. And we, by speaking our truth, is the only way we can actually connect to those definitions. So for you, I'm thinking it's all about like conjunction, word conjunction, people conjunction, place conjunction, what belongs where. And you have to, instead of using your mind so much, use your heart, but instead of expressing through your emotions, use your mind, if that makes sense. I think you were using your mind to dictate your heart's response, but instead now, you have to use your heart in a way that is mindful and less emotional in order to help you move forward. Yeah, I'm a little flower bun head. Whatever. So, your cards are coming out. I'm gonna use the Aleister Crowley Thoth deck, and perhaps I'll use one other deck. But I gotta tell you, I'm gonna have to really feel that out. Like, as in, really feel that out. Like, take your time with it. Well, time is a precious and not so precious thing. It exists, but it doesn't exist. It matters, but it doesn't matter. What matters is what you do with your time and how your and how your communication connects with your outer world, with your time. So, I mean, is your inner and outer world on time, communicating what you actually mean inside, what you actually want and need inside? Is that what you got going on the outside? I think water signs, last time we were talking about actually saying what you mean, and this time we're talking about that you're actually saying what you mean and you're seeing it around you. I think you have this change card. It comes out upside down. You don't want to change, or you're afraid of change, or this change seems drastic for you. But let me tell you something, I think this change will set you free. I think you changing now into what you need to be for the future will completely and totally set you free. You're afraid of feeling defeated. This change already has you feeling defeated. But you're afraid of feeling defeated because of lack of abundance. You're afraid you're not going to be able to support yourself. But you are an artist, you're an entrepreneur. You're able to balance and support yourself in many different ways. You have many skills. So, don't be afraid. I feel like you feel like you're losing a partnership or a reality based on this change. A whole cup, a whole plan poured out. But I gotta tell you, I don't think that's true. I think it's the way you're seeing it. I think you're inverting it, because all these cards are facing you, but I had to flip them to me. So it's almost like we're having this mirror conversation where you're having all these fears on the inside, but on the outside it looks different to other people. You look like you're doing really good. I wouldn't worry so much about defeat because you are an abundant artist in your craft, whatever that is. So don't be afraid and don't worry at all, actually. I think you're okay. Yeah, Ace of Cups, right side up, wants to show itself to you. Queen of Discs, very rich, very rich. And finding truth in the balance in that partnership, the problems, or finding a truth from your worry, not feeling so much pain, having more control over the magics of your heart. Right. I'm sorry. 10 of Cups. I'm sorry, you're afraid. I just have to look. So over the magic of your heart, so getting over like this lust and really connecting to your heart. It's almost as if you're about to be born, I think, through your heart center. The 10 of Cups just displays love. I know you feel that there was failure there, but you are a strong, strong, strong lover now. So, and that Lover's card is here for you. Balance, great balance and strength. So, do not be afraid, my water signs. have a lot to offer. You have a lot to give. You have a lot to share. But you must be honest with yourselves and with those around you. What do you really, really want? How are you going to get it? Go get it in your way. Okay? And be you. I'm happy that you're you. Namaste. Have a good day, guys. Enjoy.